Okay.
Judge, I think I'm having trouble with my camera. Uh, I'm assuming you can't see me, Judge.
No.
Okay, yeah, with the court's permission, Judge, I was gonna log off and log back on, maybe restart my computer, see if that'll help.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
We have the interpreter now, but we don't have Miss Lerma.
Okay, do you want me to start calling them? Is it
No, it's barely 10 or 11 now.
okay?
We'll give her some time to log on. And I don't have Adam as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. No Adam. There he is. Velarde, please. All right, Adam, are you on there?
Yes, Judge. Sorry about that.
All right. Good morning, Miss, is it Jacob?
Close, Jake Lee.
Jake Lee? All right. Let me get your client here and then we'll get started with the bond reduction.
Thank you, Judge.
Downtown, are you with us?
Yes, Your Honor. I have Gamboa Gerardo.
I don't have his lawyer. I needed Mr. Velarde.
Velarde, okay, give me 1 second.
All right, thank you. Good morning, Annex. May I have Mr. Alvarez?
He's coming out, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Alvarez.
Good morning, Mr. Alvarez. Just waiting for your lawyer to log on here. I guess everybody is having internet problems this morning. Good morning, Mr. Hernandez.
Morning, Your Honor.
All right, court calls the case of State of Texas versus Miguel Alvarez, 2023 0C 10192. We're here for bond reduction. What says the state
Adam Chevrier for the state. Ready to proceed, Your Honor.
and the defense?
Edward Hernandez, Deputy Public Defender with the Mental Health Unit, on behalf of Mr. Miguel Angel Alvarez, we're ready to proceed, Your Honor.
You are Miguel Alvarez? Raise your right hand, sir. Solemnly swear firm testimony you may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. All right. What do you have, Mr. Hernandez?
Your Honor, the felony court has already PR bonded through the jail magistrate this client, Mr. Alvarez. Additionally, Your Honor, he is suffers from severe IDD. The 168th is familiar with him and believes that his case should be dealt with in a certain way, and has asked both us and the state in the felony case to get him out of jail and work on stabilizing. He actually has a lot of family support. He would be residing with his mother, who is Robin Renee Gomez at 14567 Horizon Vista. He already has a doctor who treats him on a regular basis. That's been Dr. Canales. Up to this point, he has both Social Security and Medicaid because of the severe IDD issues, Your Honor. The 168th believes that he is in danger if he's left incarcerated in jail by himself. So, Your Honor, we're bringing forth this motion at the urging of the 168th and asking the court to place him on PR bond, probably with the same terms that are in the felony bond, Your Honor, which is standard supervision, reporting to PR, no new criminal offenses, no illegal drug use, reside with the mother, and comply with his mental health provider, Your Honor. And then we'll be taking this case up in the felony court and coming up with a plan to try to avoid any further incidents like this, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, what exactly is IDD?
Intellectual developmental disability, Your Honor. In the old
Okay.
days,
All right. Mr. Chevrier, do you have anything?
Just I'm not privy to what the 168th has asked of the state in that court and Mr. Hernandez over there, but I guess I'm just a little hesitant, Judge, just because I see that he was placed on probation back in early August, and then he picked up this new case in late August. And it's a lot of theft history, Judge, but other than that, there's really nothing from the state.
All right. Mr. Hernandez, do you have the felony cause number that has the PR bond order so that I can look that up?
yes, Your Honor. Oops. 1 second. Oh, sorry, Your Honor. I just zapped myself out of Odyssey, but let me get back into it. Yes, Your Honor. The felony case is 2023 0D08330.
All right. Then this court is going to grant him a $500 PR bond with the same terms, Mr. Alvarez, as you have on your felony PR. You reside with your mom, you comply with your mental health, no new offenses, curfew between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. where you can't be out unless you're working or going to school. You report to all court hearings and you report to the CJC office. Mr. Alvarez, you seem to have a very long history of nothing but thefts or theft-related cases. You get arrested again and you're going to sit in jail. Take my word for it. Anything further, Mr. Hernandez?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. You may be excused if you don't have anything further.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Counsel.
Do we have Mr. Velarde?
Yes, Your Honor, he's here.
All right.
Hello, ma'am.
Good morning. Court
Good
call the cases of the state of Texas versus Christian Velarde, cause numbers 2023 0C 10818 and 2023 0C 10601. We're here for bond reduction. What says the state
Adam Chevrier for the state, ready to proceed?
and the defense?
Sarah Jake Lee for Mr. Velarde, also ready to proceed, Your Honor.
You are Christian Velarde?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand, sir. Solemnly swear affirm testimony you may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
True.
All right. What do you have, Miss Jake Lee?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Velarde is currently incarcerated on 2 separate charges, an assault family violence charge, as well as a unlawful restraint. And the complaining witness in these cases is his mother. Our investigator, while has not been able to contact her, however, Mr. Velarde does suffer from some mental health issues, as it was apparent from his last bond hearing, which it was not in this court, but there were concerns, so it was reset. He has been taking medication and we've seen significant improvement since that last bond hearing. So we are requesting PR bond on the stipulation that he not be in contact with his mother, and that he be able to have access to EHN to continue his medication. And he does have a job waiting for him if he is released in Socorro, and his boss will also help him with housing.
Where will he be residing?
Well, his boss would help him set up an apartment in Socorro. So on his own, not with his mother or anything else.
All right. Does the state have anything?
Just Just that the state doesn't really have a strong position on this matter, Judge. I've reviewed the photos on the case, and we haven't had contact with the victim, but I believe if the court is going to grant PR, no contact would probably be a sufficient order for PR bond if the court's going that direction.
All right. Have you set him up with EHN yet, Miss Jakely?
Our social worker is working with linking him right now. He does already have his own contacts, however, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. The court is going to grant a 5,000 PR bond on the AFV and a 1,000 PR bond on the unlawful restraint. Mr. Velarde, you're to report to all your court hearings, report to CJC, have absolutely no contact with your mother, Rosa Isalia Velarde Baeza.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want you to go by to see her. I don't want you to call her. I don't want you to write her. I don't want you to send a carrier pigeon to her. No contact whatsoever, either you or you're not going to send anybody else either. Understood?
Understood, ma'am.
You're also going to get some mental health treatment through EHN and set that up immediately.
Yes, ma'am.
Commit no new offenses, use no illegal substance. Any violation of those conditions will cause a warrant for your arrest to be issued. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you.
Ms. Jakely, if you have nothing further, you may be excused. Oh, one matter, they did file a motion for speedy trial in this case, so let's get it moving as soon as possible.
She froze.
Are you with us?
Judge, I apologize, you froze for a second.
Okay, I said you had filed a motion for speedy trial, so we're going to move it along as quickly as possible and get that set for trial now.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you,
Thank
Ms. Gonzalez. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Okay. May I have Mario Contreras, please? Annex.
He's coming on, Your Honor.
Thank you. Downtown, I don't have any of the lawyers for your cases yet.
All right.
Good morning, Mr. Contreras. We're
Morning.
waiting for your lawyer to connect here. Good morning, Mr. DeCotes.
Hello, Judge. Greetings, Your Honor. I've been running around, but I'm here at the office.
All right. Court calls the case of the state of Texas versus Mario Contreras, 2023 0C 08316. We're here for a pretrial. The first matter we need is a waiver of arraignment, Mr. DeCotes.
Yes, Judge, that is forthcoming. My office is working on that.
All right. I know the jury trial, your felony is set for a jury trial. Does it encompass this case as well or not?
That trial does not, and I don't believe that that's going to go anytime soon, despite the setting. But I would imagine that this will be adjudicated somewhere in felony court, either dismissed or in a plea bargain or what have you. This is a failure to ID, right, Your Honor?
Right.
Yeah.
Mr. Chevrier?
There's nothing from the state, Judge. The state would offer a credit for time served recommendation. I see he's got a lot of time in.
95 days.
What was that, Judge?
95 days?
Right. So I'd be willing to do that, but I assume Mr. Coates probably wants to wait to get a global rec is my assumption.
And I'll move quickly on that, Judge. I know that this is an easy clearable case, and I will try to get that done.
Yes, he's been sitting on on this case for 95 days, so we need to get this moving. Either get me a global rec that includes this case, or we're going to be setting it for trial and moving it that way.
Understood, and I doubt that will happen. At worst, we'll probably plead him to the time served and proceed with the big one.
If you have nothing further, you may be excused.
Thanks, Judge. Nice to see you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Take care. Mr. Olivas, good morning. Annex, may I have Alberto Lucero?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everybody.
Let me get your client here. All right. Good morning, Mr. Lucero. Court calls the case of the state of Texas versus Alberto Lucero, 2023-0C08784. What says the state
Adam Chevrier for the state, ready to proceed, Your Honor.
and the defense?
Good morning, Your Honor. Jesus Olias, on behalf of Mr. Lucero, we're ready as well.
You are Alberto Lucero.
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand, sir. Solemnly swear firm testimony you may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, Mr. Lucero?
Yes, ma'am.
Charged with the offense of violation of a protective order alleged to have occurred September 25th, 2023 in El Paso County, Texas. To those charges, sir, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Court will follow the state's recommendation, find you guilty, sentence you to 100 days in jail plus court costs with credit for time served on everything. Anything further, counsel?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day, everybody.
You too. Good morning, Mr. Bombar.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Who do you have?
I'm gonna step in for Luis Figueroa.
Okay. Is that the only one you have?
I think that the other attorneys are coming. I can cover if I need to, but I know that Ed Hernandez is there for Miguel Alvarez and Sarah Jakely is covering on Christian Velarde.
Velarde. We took care of those two, but I needed somebody for, is it
Randy Malone. And I think that that I can step in on that one too.
Okay. May I have Luis Figueroa, please? Court calls a case of the state of Texas versus Luis Figueroa, cause number 2023-0C08205. We're here for pretrial. What says the state
Adam Chevrier for the state, ready to proceed, Your Honor.
and the defense?
Gabriel Bombara for Mr. Figueroa already, Your Honor.
All right. First off, we need a waiver on him.
Okay.
And then I wanted to see, there is a motion for speedy trial on this matter. So we'll need to get this set for trial as soon as possible.
Yes, Your Honor. However, Mr. Figueroa also has a pending felony. Just to let the court know where that is. He's got court on Monday. Hopefully we'll have an offer at that point for it in the 327th.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and set this matter for trial for now. And then if the felony encompasses this case, and you decide to take that, we can switch that to a plea.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Chevrier, do you have anything on this matter?
Just we could do an offer for credit for time served, but I imagine that they're look kind of similar to the last one, Judge. They probably look for a global deal. So,
All right. Then let's get that set for trial, and we'll see where we're at then.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Let us know if anything changes.
Sure thing.
Yeah. Come on.
All right. May I have Randy Malone?
Hello.
Thank you. Would you please contact Ms. Lerma and Mr. Morales?
Yes, Judge, Miss Lerma's office called that she's in person in the 327th, but she should be logging on soon.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Court calls a case of the state of Texas versus Randy Malone, 2023-0C02466. We're here for a pretrial. We do need a waiver of arraignment on Mr. Malone. And then we wanted to see what's going on the felony, Mr. Bombada.
Thank you, Your Honor. Gabriel Bombada standing in for Rick Huffman on this case. The felony, right now, there's an offer of 4 TDC out of the 210th. I assume that would include this. However, that's where we're at on that case, Your Honor. Let me double check. I don't have pulled up when the next court date is.
I didn't see one scheduled.
Yeah, that's probably why I didn't write it down. We will be approaching the court to figure out when the next court date is in that court then.
Okay. Mr. Chevrier, do you show anything?
I just want to let I'm going to let Mr. Bombado know I'm putting in the Rex tab that the recommendation is to resolve with the felony, but also willing to dismiss the case upon plea to TDC time on the felony.
All right.
All right, then. Let's see. He has 95 days in jail, so we will revisit this case in 3 months if we haven't heard back from you, Mr. Bombada.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Chevrier, did Mr. Ivy get together with you on Mr. Sanchez?
I don't think I've heard from him this morning, Judge, but I believe does he have a case set for?
He does, Edgar Sanchez, and he's apparently in a 2-hour hearing elsewhere this morning. So he said he was going to contact you
Okay.
directly.
And I believe he has my cell, so yes, I'll shoot him a text as well, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Hernandez, we're just waiting for the lawyer to show up so we can take care of that case.
Thank you, Judge. I'm here waiting.
All right.
No
And I
worries. Thank you.
And is Mr. Malone done, Your Honor?
He is.
Okay, what's my lawyer's name?
Rick Huffman.
Rick Hoffman, all right, and he was talking to me about probation because I haven't been in trouble over here in Texas. This is my first offense.
You know what, Mr. Malone, I'll have Rick set up a call with you. That way he can talk with you some more.
He hasn't visited me. I already been here 3 months and I just got done doing a year and a half in the county. So it's already been almost 2 years and I haven't.
Okay. Well, then we'll set up a time to talk to you, or I'll either get Rick or his supervisor over there, okay?
Yes, please get somebody over there this week.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Malone.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, I believe that's all I have for this session. May I be excused?
Yes, Mr. Bombada, thank you for covering.
No problem. I'll see you in the afternoon.
Okay.
Your Honor, it looks like Mr. Morales is with Judge Montalvo right now, so they texted him to tell him to get on as soon as possible.
Okay. So we're just waiting for lawyers.
The judge.
Did you have?
I'm sorry.
Was there any other pleas?
No other pleas.
Can I be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. I'll see you in the afternoon.
All right.
Judge, I just want to let the court know. So this afternoon I'll be there at 1:30 for the hearings and stuff. I've got a doctor's appointment in Juarez at 3, so probably around 2:30 I'm going to dip out. Manny Papadakis, he's usually in Judge Reyes's court. He generously said he would cover for me, so I've got all the paperwork ready for this afternoon. But I just wanted to let the court know that probably around 2:30 we're going to make a switcheroo in the courtroom today. So
That's fine. As long as I have a body here.
yeah, that's kind of what I told him. Like, the paperwork should be all ready. I just kind of need a warm body to say, and I'll let him know that the court usually needs, just a very brief criminal history, or, I'll let him know the usual stuff the court asks. So,
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. So we're just waiting for 2 or 3 lawyers.
yes, Judge.
All right, there's Miss Lerma. May I have Mr. Gamboa, please? Downtown.
Is he the one who needs an interpreter, Your Honor?
He is.
Thank you. And it's Lerma.
Veronica Lerma?
Oh, the attorney. Okay.
Yes. The defendant is Gerardo Gamboa Lozano.
That's okay. Thank you, Judge.
Good morning, Miss Lerma.
Good morning, Judge.
Getting your client here shortly.
Thank you.
All right. If you will instruct him, Ms. Hernandez, so we can turn on the interpreter channel.
Yes, Your Honor. Is he in your office, Miss Lerma? Oh, no.
No, he's in jail. He's right there.
Yes, okay. Señor Gamboa, ¿me escucha? No. The jail has to turn it on, Judge.
Okay, let me turn it on and then everybody will pick their channel.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, it is on, so pick your language.
Sí.
All right, court calls the cases of the state of Texas versus Gerardo Gamboa Lozano, 2024-0C00149 and 2024-0C00176. We're here for a pretrial. What says the state?
Adam Chevrier for the state, ready to proceed.
And
Veronica Teresa Ledma for the defendant who is appearing by the Zoom gallery. We are ready, Judge.
all right, we do need a waiver of arraignment on both these cases, Ms. Lerma. And Mr. Chevrier, do you have a recommendation in the case?
Yes, that would be a credit for time served recommendation and plea to the evading, and we'll dump the other charge.
All right. There is an ICE hold on him, Ms. Lerma. What would you like to do?
Judge, if we could set it for a plea, and I will go down and visit him at the jail
Okay.
today.
All right, Mr. Chevrier, if you will get her the plea papers.
Yes. Ms. Lerma, if you can give me a few hours or maybe the end of the day to get you the plea papers, I could probably and if Mr. Shelley, if you could send me plea papers on the evading, then I can get that to Ms. Lerma before the end of the day.
Will do.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Downtown, I believe we just have Mr. Sanchez left, but his attorney didn't seem like he was going to make it. So we will see Mr. Sanchez another day and you may be excused. Thank you. Ms. Hernandez, I believe that's all we had. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. Bye-bye.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Sanchez, you guys won't see him today?
No, his lawyer's stuck in a 2-hour hearing. So he was going to talk to the prosecutor directly. If we need to, we will reschedule him next week.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. And Annex, we're still waiting for Mr. Morales or Mr. Lopez.
Judge, with the court's permission, I was just going to step away for just a minute or two.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Maria, have you been able to catch most of it?
Yes, Judge, she just froze a couple of times, and so we've been doing good.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps telling me that the internet is unstable.
Well, Judge, I was going to go run outside, but it looks all dusty.
It
And
looks nasty out there. I think we will see Mr. Lopez after February 9th. The murder case is set for a jury trial then. And since Mr. Morales is in federal court right now, I think we'll be waiting for quite a while. So we will reschedule it sometime after the murder unless the state wants to drop it and use it as an extraneous.
I won't, just because I think it does, it sounds to me like it's the type of situation where he's on the run and, and he doesn't want to, I think it can go to the case in chief, Judge, and I just don't want to mess with it.
Okay, then Annex, we're not going to be listening to Mr. Lopez's case this morning. We're going to reschedule him for after the scheduled jury trial.
No problem, Your Honor. I will let him know.
Thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You too. I'll see everybody back this afternoon.